Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today is Thursday, April 18th. Happy spring. It's been
Yep.
a hot minute.
Has it?
Wasn't it February?
Oh, flip, really?
Because we had retreat in March.
Well, we try. We
And
really try. We're poor podcasters as far as our regularity goes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we're not too scheduled, but we're
Yeah.
here. We're back.
We do it works.
That's
So,
right. We've
yeah.
been busy. We've been doing a lot of prep for Quilt
Yeah.
Canada.
Yes.
We're very excited. It's like 2 months today.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
2 months and a
Well,
day.
and a day. Two
Yeah. two
months and a
months and a
day.
day. Yeah.
So, but today, 2 months from now, we'll be packing the trailer
Yeah. Getting ready to
to
rock.
hit the highway bright and snarly the morning of the 19th of
Mm-hmm.
June. So I hope you're all going to come out and see us. We're very excited.
Yeah. So for us, we're there the 19th, but then the hall opens the 20th, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vendors market and stuff is open then the juried show is on the 19th, I believe.
Yeah.
And the awards are the night of the 19th. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, so
We got our map with our placement and everything where we are, and we are between Genome, Canada, and
handy
Handy
quilted.
Quilter. And then there's us in between those. So we're kind of sandwiched between those
Yep.
two. So if you find Genome, because their booth is huge, and
Yeah,
Handy Quilter.
we're literally sandwiched between them.
Yeah.
There's just us, I think, just in
No,
between there. Is there one other one?
there's one behind us.
Okay, yeah.
Another online shop. Quilt Bits, I think it's called, or something. So yeah,
Okay.
they're right behind us.
Okay,
So
yeah.
yeah. So
We're very excited. It
yeah.
seems very real now that we
Yeah.
have the map of where we're going to be. And
Yep.
yeah, and Wonderful is right there as well, the big
Yeah,
booths.
across
So
from
we're
us.
right, so it's right, we're the first row off the juried show.
Yes. Yes.
So first row in
Yeah.
off the juried show.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is exciting. So not too far away. So
Yeah, we got our brochures in.
oh, I'll have to see those.
Yeah.
They come?
Yeah, yes, yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so
exciting.
they look really good. I'm really
Yeah.
excited. So,
Yeah, no kidding.
and we've been prepping. We've
Mm-hmm.
got so much cutting done
Yeah.
and folding and
Yeah.
bundling and
Yeah. Just constant.
yeah,
So
yeah.
hopefully it's all, we're
It'll
all
be good.
prepared and ready
It'll
to
be
go when
good.
the time comes. Yeah. It will be good. It'll be exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah. Having been at Quilt Canada last year, we went to Halifax and did the, Quilt Canada for a few days. It was kind of cool to have attended it in that sense, as just as,
Yeah.
onlookers and stuff. But now this year to be part of it and
Yes.
as vendors, it's a whole other.
Yeah, and what we were Tammy and I kind of quickly went through the list of vendors. I think you
Yep.
did too.
Yep.
But there's people coming, there's shops from Newfoundland.
Yeah.
There's shops from way out on the island,
Yeah.
all over Canada. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
well worth it. If you can make
yeah,
it, it's going to be in Edmonton. And if you can make it, it's so worth it.
yeah,
Just
I
to
think
see
so.
all the shops
It's an
and the
experience.
shows and the quilts that will be on display.
Yeah,
That in itself is amazing.
yeah,
The talent that they showcase there
yeah, exactly.
is amazing
Yeah,
to me.
and if
So
you've entered a quilt, I'd love to know it.
yeah,
That'd be cool. Let us know if you've entered a quilt, and
yeah,
we'll look
check it
for
out.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
yeah. So anyways, over this, I guess if we haven't podcasted for a while, we've had quilt retreat
Yeah,
in Lazy M
in
up
March.
in by Caroline. Amazing as always. So
Yes.
it was a snowy weekend, but it was good. They have the fireplaces going, or we can get the wood burning fireplaces that we
Excuse me.
absolutely love. The food is phenomenal as always.
Yes.
And when somebody cooks for you,
Yeah, for 3 days.
yeah,
It's
it
just
tastes even
wonderful.
that much better, right?
You don't have to worry about it. The coffee's always on.
Yeah, it's just wonderful. The group of gals that were there were so much fun.
Yes.
We did a few little games and a few surprise games that we didn't even know
Yes.
that were going to happen. And so it was just a blast. It was so much fun. It was a great group. It was,
Yeah. We did the funniest pass the bucket game or whatever it's called, there where you read a story and you pass left or right.
oh man,
It never left the couch.
there was
To
like
give you an
4
idea.
people sitting on the couch, and there was 15 of us all together or something. And it was like pass left, pass right. It literally went between the 4 people sitting on the couch. The rest of us were just standing there listening to the story, basically. So,
Gosh.
we'll have to rethink that story next time.
Yeah, I actually had somebody volunteer. She was going to write one.
Oh, is she good? Good. Yeah. So that was fun and some little
the Easter game,
hunt, the hunt.
Easter hunt for these little tiny green bunnies. And, yeah.
I got those after those tiny green bunnies that we had to search for. There were 72, I think, of them there that were hidden all over in the main area where we slept and in the area where we quilted and stuff. So we whoever found the most bunnies wins. We have some very competitive gals.
Very competitive, we found out. In our ranks.
Yeah. And so I got those little green bunnies after I collected them, and I did the same for my grandkids at home on the Easter weekend. I hid them all outside. Chelsea and I did, and it was kind of fun for Zoe and Will to search for all those little green bunnies. I bet you they
loved it.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then the clothespin game we did at retreat too.
Yes,
and that was fun too. And
we played it kind of throughout an entire day.
Yeah,
from the time we got in there till the time we went up for supper.
Yeah. There was 2 words we couldn't say, or someone could steal your clothespin.
Yeah.
And we had 3 each to start?
3 to start.
Yeah. And we couldn't say the word quilt or any version of quilting. And what was the other one?
Bobbin.
Oh, bobbin.
Well, the day before, everybody was talking about bobbin.
Yeah. It's always check your bobbin or bobbin check or whatever. But quilt was the killer for everybody.
Yeah.
It just came up so often, and you didn't even know it was coming out of your mouth until after it was out of your mouth, and you were like, "Oh man!"
Yeah.
So, you can turn that off.
I'm turning that off. Turning it so you guys can hear us over the heater.
Yeah. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, quilt retreat was a blast.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I actually got a lot accomplished this year.
Yeah, you did.
Year 1, I feel like I just visited the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is good, which is a good thing. But this year I actually got quite a bit of sewing done. So that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll show you now, I guess, what we're working on.
Yeah.
And
Look at this. So I was kind of giggling coming in this morning. So the fabric line is called Ink by Juicy Juice. And this pattern, did you notice the pattern is called Ink Blot?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is a version of that pattern.
This is a version of it. Yeah. So it's a small version, a baby version, so we could have a sample up to show people. But it's called Ink Blot. And I was thinking driving in this morning, isn't it psychiatrists or psychologists that hold up the ink blots? And so if you see something in the quilt today, let us know what you see.
Might be more in the border. I wish you could see this border up close, because this is all from here to here. Okay. It's really cool. So the way the border comes on the bolt, you'd look at it and think, what am I going to do with that fabric, right? It's interesting, but if you cut it a specific way, it looks fuzzy and furry around the edges. See?
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. So the actual piece of fabric is from here to here, and it's cut in half. I believe Tammy cut it in half. Tammy did this sample, and it's really cool. It gives this really neat effect. And then you round off the corners.
They have a little template for it.
With the pattern. And you round. So she's, ours aren't trimmed down till after it's quilted, right? So, but it gives this really cool, kind of hairy, furry, fuzzy
look. Yeah. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You would think it's kind of fuzzy if you've seen it from afar. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a really neat little modern quilt.
Yeah, very modern, right?
So yeah. So we'll pick out some backing and get that.
Get it all quilted and stuff.
Yeah.
And it'll be displayed in the store and then again at Quilt Canada, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's that funky, fun quilt. Something different. It's very modern. So, nowadays, a lot of people don't want pink or blue quilts or whatever for new babies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great alternative. It's just very cool, I think. So
it is
something different. Yeah.
Yeah. Very modern looking. And
yeah. And if you wanted to do the full size too, it would work really well.
It would. Yeah, really. you double up each of the sections like
Yeah,
the,
you make 2 of each.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it's very cool looking.
yeah. And it's a free pattern, right?
It is a free pattern
Yeah.
on art.
AGF's.
Actually, I believe it's on. Is
Oh,
it on
did you?
AGF or Andover site?
I think it's on AGF. I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah. So
And if you look up the fabric line, then you could. I think it
you'll
links
find it.
you right to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pattern.
So again, the pattern was called ink blot. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Even if you Google ink blot pattern, quilt
I'm sure you
pattern.
find it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it is free online. So
Yeah. What would we do without Google?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was actually really excited the other day. I Googled a pattern and the store name came up. That's the first time I've noticed that anyways.
Yeah,
So
for yourself.
yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. So kind of fun.
Just make notes here in my book.
Yeah. Um so just quickly mentioning, we've got a class coming up May 18th. That is the long weekend, but I know not as many people go away on the long weekend anymore. So we're going to have a class if you guys want to join us. It's being taught by Christina Walder of White Dog Designs, and it's this cute little wallet. It's called the Essex Wallet by Sotak Handmade. It's a great travel wallet, and it surprisingly has a lot of storage. So on the outside, you've got a zipper at the top here, which with a nice big pocket inside. And then on the inside, you've got all sorts of card slots, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 card slots on each side. And then these are pockets as well. So
And we had a gal. What day? Oh, the day we did the mystery quilt. She said, this is kind of wasted space right in on this piece, right? Because you got your zipper pocket down here. She had suggested that you could put a zipper in this end too, and you could because it's stitched and divided for the fold. So I'm sure Christina, if you asked her, she'd know how to do
I bet you could.
a zipper on this end as well. So you could have 2 zipper
Oh,
pockets, one on either side, right?
smart.
Yeah.
That would,
Yeah,
yes.
a little extra because
You
otherwise it's
absolutely
really
could do
wasted
that.
space, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's pocketed already.
Yeah,
And I believe it's lined. Well,
it feels.
I think it
Yeah,
is lined right
yeah,
through. Because
right
if you
through.
can
Yeah,
see the way
it
it's.
would be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
We have designers among us.
We have one gal that started making bags. She took class with Christina, and
Also
she's
named
also
Christine.
Yeah. So she makes bags now, like you wouldn't, and she like you wouldn't believe, but she likes to make them her own. So she adds pockets, she adds zippers, she just does so much to personalize them for her own use and everything. And
Yeah.
it's really cool to see when she comes in for sew day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, she's really taken off with it.
yes, she has.
Yeah, and she's doing a great job.
She really is.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see her interpretation of the pattern and the bags and everything like that, with the things that she does to change it to make it her own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's lots you can do. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, don't
Right.
be. It's fun. Just be creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Christina actually came in and showed me another one of the noodlehead patterns, which stay tuned. I'm pretty sure I'm booking it in September.
Oh, okay.
But she went and got some corduroy fabric. Now she had to really look for it because it was the whale corduroy.
Yeah.
Man, it's a nice bag.
Yeah.
Oh
What a
man.
great fall bag, right?
Yeah, and the actual pattern has the straps attached to the bag. She detached them and put rings in between.
Okay.
Love the
See?
look of it.
She just personalized it, right,
Yeah.
for her own use and everything. So,
Yeah. So much you can do, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Just be creative and have fun with it. And
Yep.
just
And-
beautiful. It's got one of my favorites. Like I want to make it.
Well, I'll have to ask her.
Yeah.
See what she's doing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
yeah, it's really cool.
yeah,
Really
it
cool
is
to see.
very cool.
Yeah. So
So, do you guys want to sneak a peek at a couple of our quilts that we're going to be displaying at Quilt Canada this year?
Yep. With
So,
kits available.
Road to Adventure.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I think it's something like that. That's their theme.
Gateway to Adventure.
Gateway-
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's their theme this year.
Mhm.
So we wanted to find some fun quilts to
That kind of-
to go with that theme to
Yeah.
display in our booth.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been busy.
Yeah.
So Cindy did one of them up for us, and Shuna did one up for
Mhm.
us. So a sample. We still have to get them out and quilt and stuff, but
Yeah, we'll show you. So this one is summer solstice with the mountains and the sunrise and set. And
And this
winters.
is winter solstice.
Yeah.
And we thought this was just a great little, because we have definite seasons here
Yeah.
in the foothills
Mhm.
and by the Rockies, winter solstice and summer solstice. So
By Alderwood Studios, both of them.
yeah.
So, and again, multiple sizes on the back. We've kitted them as lap quilts. So
Yes.
any of the kits we did for them are the lap size, which is
The
or
throw size, yeah.
59 by 75.
And 56 by 68.
Yeah. So we will
They're good
show
size.
you. So
Yes.
Shuna did summer solstice. So let's see. It's kind of sorry about the wrinkles, but that's what that one is. So it's gorgeous, right? It's the mountains. This uses a little bit of Bella Solids, and the rest is yeah,
Pure elements.
yeah. There we go.
Pure elements solids.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it represents kind of the phases of the sun or the moon or whatever.
The sun, I think, right?
Yeah,
So it's summer,
yeah.
so it'd be the sun, I would think. So yeah,
Right.
but it's beautiful. And it looks like a more challenging quilt than it really is, honestly. So
It's quite nice.
I didn't do this one. Shuna did this one. So I think the circles are a little bit of a more for an intermediate or adventurous beginner, but it's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. And then the winter one doesn't have any circles, so it's definitely a beginner quilt, I think. It was very quick for me to get put together.
Very nice.
Shuffle it your way a smidge there. Yeah.
There we go.
And of course the mountains continue into the bottom and stuff. But it's gorgeous. The colors are amazing.
Yes.
And
Deep, rich, beautiful colors. I hope they're
Yeah.
coming through to you
yeah.
as we see them.
Yeah.
But we will have these kitted up. We will have extra patterns there. We will have just bundles of the fabric there. So yeah,
It's so fun. It's we've had the age range of people that have commented on them
yes.
and liked them is amazing to me. So
Yeah, and the people who, typically wouldn't have a green or blue or a pinky peach colors
yeah.
have loved what they don't usually love
Yeah.
because they're just
Yeah.
fun colors. They're
Yeah.
beautiful colors. So
Yeah. So it's great for a wall hanging, a baby quilt.
well,
These-
what sizes did they go up to, you said? So right up to a queen size expansion, which is 88 by 108. That's
what this one is too. 88 by 108. For
so
the
a
queen
lot
size.
of options for this.
Yeah.
For these quilts, both of
Mhm.
them. So
Yeah. So that's Alderwood Studios or Studio.
yes.
So those will be kitted. They'll be online shortly, and well, they are kitted already. We've done the kits up.
Yeah.
Online shortly, and they will be coming with us to Quilt Canada. So if you're there, you can see them in their quilted glory.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, they will be beautiful.
It's amazing, when you make a quilt and it looks gorgeous, right? As is a flimsy and stuff. But once you get it quilted, it
Just changes it.
changes it, right?
Yeah.
It gives it a whole new.
Yeah, we won't give it away, but we think we've picked a design that we want
Mm-hmm.
and thread and stuff, and I think it's going to look beautiful.
Yeah, I do too.
When they're done.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So-
one other thing I just wanted to show you, we had a very, very fun line of fabric come in called Abstract.
It's hard to say.
Yes.
I find.
So yeah, abstract, but not
Abstract art.
Abstract.
It's abstract art.
Yes, I guess
So
it is, right?
abstract.
Yes.
Great.
Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful colors in this line. This is a dark charcoal gray and some rich, they call them clay.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe this one's called volcanic. So
There's the pattern that goes with this.
this is also a free pattern.
Mm-hmm.
That is by Caterina Ricella. And everything in here will do exactly what you see for the quilt top.
Which is
And Cindy is working on that sample right now. So that's
53
exciting.
by 65. My youngest daughter saw just this little bit of it laying on my ironing board. This is all I've got done so far the other day. And she's like, "Oh, what's happening with that one when you're done, Mom?"
Oh,
Yeah. Said no plans yet. So you see, that's the very beginning of it. Sideways. It would go, this is the top.
yeah.
So
Okay. So
yeah, it goes
her a-
this way. Yeah. So it's in its early stages, but it's fun, right? It's different again. So
These are all triangles.
yeah, so there's a template, a paper template that you cut out in the pattern and just use your ruler or whatever, right, to cut the pieces and everything.
Yep.
And it's funny, you have to watch. I'll just show you really quick on here. When you're piecing them, I had row 4 done upside down.
Oh,
So, because you got to watch, this triangle is up this way. So when you're piecing your first 2 pieces together, you got to make sure that point is at the top. Well, I had it at the bottom. So I put that whole section together wrong.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the process of picking out right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's, again, a very modern
Yes.
pattern, right?
And beautiful, rich colors.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love the colors in this line.
Yeah. Abstract.
Yes.
Abstract art. Just think of that. That's what I have to keep
Yes.
thinking. Abstract art.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
yeah, so that one's done. I can't remember if I showed this.
well, you might have shown it prior to it being quilted.
So this is just a little
Radiant Star.
table topper or
Is what it's
wall
called.
hanging if you want. So the gal that long arms for us, Sharon, she did double batting, I believe, in this. So it has a trapunto effect. If we can hold that up there, and you can see the poofy.
Yeah, I think you can.
So
Yeah.
it's really cool, right?
Yeah.
It's
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really came out nice.
There's the back on that. It's a beautiful.
I think it's
Kim
20,
Deal.
25 inches squared, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So that's Kim Deal fabric. So we're gonna have some kits of that. That's what I'm gonna work on today. It's my Thursday work day, so we'll get some kits made up of that.
Yes. Again, Radiant
Probably,
Star.
yeah. Excuse me. Probably in a couple different colorways. We'll do some like as is, and then maybe a couple that are a little different colors too. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Is that it for quilting already?
I think that's it for the quilting stuff. Yeah. I did bring in my Dresdens because I need help hand stitching them on.
I'm gonna do that.
So while I'm doing all the computer stuff,
Yeah.
Cindy's going to help me get them stitched on so that we can bring it
Yeah.
as a sample to the show.
Yeah. What else have we got in that's new recently? Anything new that's new?
Well,
new
we've
that
got a
hasn't been-
lot of new stuff in. Let me run.
Okay, you run. I'm going to show you the socks I've been working on because I have a few people that'll ask if I'm still working on socks or what have you. So I am. I'm always working on socks. So this here, this is the Hermione sock pattern. I can't remember who it's from, so I'll put it down in the notes. And I should know because I've made many. The yarn is Full Moon Fibers out of Ontario, I believe. And I've used a brown for the cuff and the toe. And this colorway is Willow. Beautiful, beautiful colorway. So I've done, I think on the cuff, I did 25 rounds on my cuff, knit 2, purl 2, ribbing. This is my second sock. And then, I don't know, I'll have to count my repeats on my leg. And then my usual foot, I think, is about 80. So, oh, she's got lots of stuff. So that's what I'm working on for sock knitting right now. And I'm, always have some of that on the go. And I just wanted to show really quick. The new American Patchwork and Quilting magazine came.
Was that it? That's not the one that was in our mail.
No.
No, darn it.
Yeah, they had it at the shop. But it's got, so one quilt I've always wanted, I call it the tea quilt, this one here. And it's a miniature in here. Oh. So fall in line, they call it. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, if you get this magazine, the article in the front is Lisa Bongian. I think that's how you say her last name.
Right.
From Wisconsin. She's a fabric designer, a shop owner, a pattern designer.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting article about her. She's a phenomenal woman and, businesswoman and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to see if I can.
Oh, there's a lot of nice quilts in
This
this one. If you guys like the American Patchwork, you should go out and grab it. This is a beautiful book.
Yeah. This one here is Kim Deal. a very simple, I think it's 1.5 inch strips, all just randomly sewn
But
together.
how beautiful is
Hmm.
that?
And simple, right? She said it's one
Yeah,
of the easiest quilts. There's no seams to piece together or anything in that one. You're just sewing your rows
it's
together.
just rose.
Yeah, there's an American one.
I never used to be a scrappy person, but the more that I see them,
Mm-hmm.
some of the ones last night at Club, Cindy, were just
Were they?
beautiful quilts.
I missed Quilt Club last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Fall in Line, and it's a mini. It is um 31 by 35 inches finished. They're 3-inch squares.
Okay.
But that's one I've always wanted to do. So I thought, hey, I can get that one done a decent time, maybe.
Yeah.
So
I like it.
I do too.
Very
So yeah,
nice.
it's great. So if you haven't picked up the,
And our maiden name is Thompson, so if
yeah,
it
I
looks
know
like a
that's what
T.
that's what kind of I think why I've wanted to make it, right? All this,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I think, well, that's our maiden name, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm warming up now.
Cindy's a little chilly. Her heat is out at her house.
Yes, and it has been for a week, and it's like -4 this morning, so it was
Mm-hmm.
cold in my house. It was
Mm-hmm.
16 degrees in my house, so it was like, oh,
Oh, yeah, that's a
yeah,
little chilly in the
mm-hmm,
morning.
yeah,
That's like a camping morning. You want to wake up with your
yes,
fuzzy socks and
yeah,
everything on.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
debated going to bed with my socks on last night. It was so, but
yeah.
I didn't.
I got to show you guys this fabric. Cindy and I talked about it. I'm 90% positive we talked about it in the last about
Yeah,
some
I
new
think,
fun summer fabric coming
yeah.
in. So it's Benertex.
It's so
Look at
fun.
this. Look at this. Some people have already picked it up for bags and to one lady picked it up to I think she was like adding it to a towel. Just to
Okay.
yeah.
I had a gal get some for a, not a hide and seek quilt. What do you call those? Oh, shoot.
I spy.
I Spy quilt. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She picked up some bits for an I Spy quilt too.
How fucking cute is that
Yeah.
though? Look at all the flip-flops and the bathing suits. And then last month we showed you the bowler trailer one that
Yes.
goes with it. And
Yeah.
I have to do something with it. I don't know what I want to do
I
yet,
want to
but
do a yellow brick road for my trailer. Just a lap
oh,
size, because with these, and
fun.
then there's so many colors in here, the yellows and the oranges and the reds and the blues and the greens. You could do so much for complementary fabrics. Plus, we have quite a few
Fun.
complementary pieces
Yeah, we
with
do.
florals, with checks.
And those kind of peachy pinks
Yeah.
again that go with there's a ton of that
Yep.
peachy pink in here and
Yeah. So it'd be
it's
really
just
fun.
a super fun fabric and
Yeah. Little sunglasses, little
yeah.
bikinis and everything,
They're
right?
just so cute when
Oh,
you look
even a
really
sun
close
hat.
at
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they are cute. Really cute. So,
Super fun fabric.
yeah.
So if you're looking for summer projects,
Yeah.
that would be fun in the larger hexies to do something with that too.
Yeah. Or
It,
beach bags
yeah,
with
yeah,
the screening in them and stuff. They'd be
yeah.
fun for a beach bag, right?
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to get a little bit more of this one. But this is called Noir, um, by Ali K.
Yeah.
It's Halloween fabric. Look at it, you guys. You
Put this on the
wouldn't,
table.
yeah, sorry. You would you wouldn't know that it was Halloween from far away. A
No.
couple of people looked at it last night. They said, that's not Halloween. And you look up close and personal, and it is. And it's kind of just fun.
Skeletons and spider webs. This bird you don't even notice. It blends right in.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But
here are the
some,
bundles. We did up some bundles
yeah,
with this
yeah, I'll grab them.
because we've got a lot of fabrics that are really complementary to these. And if you're thinking of a nice fall quilt or a Halloween table runner or something like that.
Here's
So
the
we did
bundle.
up
I'll give
some,
her a quick open here so
yeah.
you can see what's
I
in
was
there.
having fun one day just picking fabrics to go with it.
Kind of spread them out here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like a card deck.
yeah, there we go. Woo!
Yeah.
There we go.
I love this one with the,
That one is, yeah.
that's Ruby Star, right?
Yeah, I think it's called spotted or speckled.
Yeah.
And it's actually a metallic.
Mm-hmm. It's so cool.
It's really cool.
Some grunge, just some basics.
Yep,
and
some
stuff.
grunge,
But
some
they
more
all
Ruby
some
Star,
fig tree.
some fig tree. But they go so
Yeah.
nice.
I thought they were a
It makes a
fabulous bundle.
wonderful little curated bundle.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we've got a lot of those bundles done up. So
Yeah. So if you're looking for fall.
and yeah, and that's the thing, it's not so Halloween,
Yeah.
that you couldn't keep it out. It's
Yeah.
just super cute.
Yeah.
Really cute fabrics.
Yeah.
So
It's never too late to start sewing for fall.
no, never.
No.
We don't want to think
We-
about fall.
No.
We're struggling to get out of winter this year, but
My goodness, we are.
just as we thought we were in spring probably about a month ago. Well, it was just before we went to retreat.
Yeah.
And there was no snow.
No.
Like 2 days before.
Yep. And then it was snow.
Heavy, wet snow.
Yeah.
Lots of slushy, heavy, wet
Mhm.
snow. And then right back into kind of spring weather, up to about 16
Melted all
degrees.
off.
And then, now it's about 3 degrees outside. And
Yeah. It's supposed to be 18 though in a few days. So
by the weekend, I
Yeah.
think, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So,
come on, 18.
not kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope wherever you're watching from that your weather is nice and steady and springy and
You have sunshine and green grass. We have green grass, not a lot of sunshine, and spotted snow
yeah,
on our green grass.
yeah. So I brought up one thing being a quilt shop is we get everybody advertising their events
Mhm.
for the summer. And I love to go to quilt shows. We used to go down into Montana all the time to the Eureka Quilt Show. If you've never gone to the Eureka Quilt Show, I do recommend you take the time to go. It's
Yeah.
always on the August long weekend. And it's pretty amazing because
Oh.
Eureka is a hamlet
Yeah.
and it's a border town.
Yeah.
So, but they have quilts from the time you enter the town all the way down into their little valley area, in the old church. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the name. It's
Like
like
the
a mini
Heritage-
heritage park,
Yeah.
heritage
Yeah.
village kind of thing. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. They have a little river running through there. and-
Yes. It's a big river. Well,
yeah.
not big,
Yeah.
but-
And I did look online and they are going again this year.
Mhm.
So yeah, I believe the weekend
You
is
can even
August
enter
3rd.
quilts in there
Right.
if
Yeah,
you want.
because you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's very cool. It's so cool
Yeah.
to walk up and down and
Yeah.
the streets there. It's quite a hill, so you go down, and all the businesses have quilts either hanging inside or outside,
Yes.
all the way down. Then they have the little vendor mall at the bottom in the Heritage Village,
Yep.
and then all the way back up the other side. And
Yeah.
it's-
And I don't know if we ever had, maybe one year that we went, there was a sprinkle of rain because I do remember
Mhm.
some of the quilts had unfortunately ran,
Yeah.
the ones that had red in
Yeah,
them.
they do cover them with plastic. But
Yeah.
yeah, it got.
But
one-
I think it just
Yeah,
rained so
yeah.
quickly. But
It doesn't rain very often.
it doesn't
in
rain.
Eureka.
No, it's hot there.
Yeah,
It's hot.
yeah.
And there's
like 40
some beautiful
degrees
little
up sometimes.
cabins right outside of Eureka that we stay
Yes.
at because they're just
Yeah,
fun, cute little cabins.
yeah,
And then you can boot over into Whitefish and Kalispell
yeah.
and
Check out the quilt stores there.
yeah, yeah. So there's a bunch of shows coming up soon. So Festival of Quilts, which is at Heritage Park in Calgary. Always a great show to go and see. I mean, Heritage Park is a beautiful place to spend the afternoon, anyways.
Yeah,
But to get to spend the afternoon there, and
they have a great merchant mall too.
yeah, and this is their 60th year
Wow.
at Heritage Park. So yeah, I think they're going to have a few more things going on this year.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Fun.
So that is May 25th and 26th in Calgary at Heritage Park. Then we have another one that's going on. It's the Bow River Quilt Guild. And that is May 31st and June 1st at the Al-Azhar Event Center in Calgary. I'll just hold that up for you.
Is
And
that
it's
Al-Azhar
quilts
Event
along the river or something like that.
Yeah, because that's right down by the
Right down
yeah,
by the river.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So another beautiful setting.
Mhm.
To
I think
get,
they have a really nice place to sit outside there too.
I think they do. I
Yeah.
remember that being just a big park along
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
if I'm correct.
That's what I think too.
Yeah. So coming up real quick here is the Sherwood Park Quilt Guild 2024 Quilt Show, which is at the Strathcona County Community Center, Agora Center, May 4th and 5th. So there's another one for you. If you guys are looking for road trips and shop hop fun,
Mm-hmm.
get out there and enjoy it.
Where's Strathcona County? Sherwood Park. Okay.
Well, Sherwood Park is Edmonton, right?
Right.
So,
It says, yeah, 401 Festival Lane, Sherwood Park.
so,
Strathcona, yeah.
and then of
Somewhere
course,
up north.
there it is, Gateway to Adventure.
Ah,
Quilt Canada. June 19th to 22nd is what it says. Just remember that the vendor market does not open until the 20th, but the juried show is on the 19th. And I believe their classes are long sold out.
So June 20th at 7:30, Paula Rafferty does how patchwork and quilting can help rehabilitate prison inmates. That would be kind of interesting, I think.
Yeah.
June 21st, Priscilla Bianchi,
Yeah.
Unexpected Inspiration. She does her talk. So, and what about Shelley's quilt show, quilt walk?
Yes, that is on
Local to us.
Yeah, and it is called the Quilt Walk,
Mhm.
and it's on July the 20th, and that is at acreage just outside of Airdrie. And some of you may have actually been there. It's growing for sure.
Mhm.
There's no cost for entry. There's usually only about 5 or 6 vendors, but last year I think she had 300 plus quilts
Wow.
on display.
On display.
And she lives on the most beautiful acreage. It's Range Road 284.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I do have something. I'm going to read that. I just got to pull it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another great show. So if you can make it out to Shelley's, it's again a beautiful show. Quilts on display. There's a little vendor mall going on, and
Here we go. So there's all the
beautiful
information
location.
that you'll need. There's snacks and coffee and places to sit and visit, and
She has a beautiful property.
just a beautiful property and tons of quilts. It's amazing how many quilts she gets out there.
Yeah, that is cool.
And you can enter quilts into this. So you can inquire here if you'd like, or I think she's got information on this card again. So if you have a quilt or two that you want to
Yeah.
enter, you can enter them, and
Contact Shelley.
they take beautiful care of them. Everything is labeled and
Mhm.
very well taken care of. I think she has about a dozen volunteers that are out there every
Wow.
year. Yeah. So and that's local to us, and and
Yes.
it's beautiful.
She's
So
actually just directly north of me by, as crow flies.
yeah,
So
yeah,
a mile or so, 2 miles, I guess it would be.
yeah.
Yeah. So
But a great show. So
yes.
lots going on. Get
Mhm.
out there, enjoy.
Great
Look
way
at-
to get outside this spring and summer, right? And
Absolutely, absolutely.
enjoy the weather. And
Yeah. As a note, as a shop, we are actually staying open all summer. When I say open, I mean sew days. We're going to be doing sew days right through the
right through
summer
the summer
this year.
this year.
We're
Mhm.
not going to cut them off at the summer. We've had some teachers that are quilters that have said nobody does anything during the summer months. So
Yeah.
we are going to keep our sew days going all summer. So that's
Mhm.
every other Thursday. Check it out online. I will be posting the new dates, but it's
Yeah.
pinned to the top of our pages so you can see that. And we are also doing 2 in-shop
Retreats.
socations.
Or so okay. Yeah.
Yeah, socations or
Yeah.
retreats
Yeah.
here that run 4 days, one in July and one in August. And then, of course, keep your eyes open. We've got our one coming up in October again.
Yes.
So lots of inquiries about all of them. So we do expect them to fill up. If you're interested and want to come join
Yeah.
us, grab a couple girlfriends and hit the road for the weekend
Yeah.
and come have some fun with us. So
Yeah.
it'll
will
be good.
fun. So
It'll be good. Yeah.
anyways,
I think that's it for today.
short and sweet.
That's a wrap.
And yeah, once again, we'll say it as we always do. We'll try to get back sooner, but
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
What is it? April?
The end of April, we've got May, so we'll get back to you.
We've got May, and then maybe we can do something too during Quilt Canada,
I would love to.
like a walk around and show you guys what's going on and everything.
Yeah,
And,
that would be fun for
yeah, a
sure.
little walk around video or something. That
Yeah,
would be
we could
fun, so-
probably do it definitely something on the 19th
as people are setting up
as
and
people are
everything.
setting
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Give you
And
a
we will
sneak
try to
peek.
get a little quip in there in between.
Yes.
Our hotel is situated right beside the conference center, which is right on the river.
Mhm.
Beautiful setting. This
Mhm.
time we'll get our sound to work.
Yeah, we won't use my iPad because who knows what happened. That's in Halifax, right? It was a beautiful video with a beautiful background setting, but zero sound.
Yeah,
Just our mouths moving.
exactly. Too funny.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
we will see you again in a month or so,
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
bet.
Hey,
You bet. Talk to you soon, everyone. Take
bye-bye.
care. Bye.
Cindy trying to turn us off.